I am recording myself post crash out because I've been doing these, heartbreak diaries, whatever you want to call it. And I have been trying to keep it somewhat positive for people who maybe watch it as escapism from their own lives or just how insane the world is right now. I show myself a lot hanging out with my friends and happy, and I do have days where I feel normal, but at the same time, this is the reality for a lot of the time. Sitting at my desk, crying. Breakups suck. And being in this house is really hard. Here I go again. My friend and I have actually started applying for some places, so it probably won't be for much longer, but at the moment it's really hard and really lonely. Being here is a constant reminder of the fact that my relationship is over. It's a constant reminder of the person that was here that's not here anymore. It's really hard. And I don't want anyone going through a breakup to watch my videos and be like, oh, well, she's doing so well. Like, why am I a mess? I'm not. There's a lot of crying behind the scenes. As good as working from home is, because it allows me to, have a balance and do my housework and etc. God, I'm dehydrated. Oh my gosh. It's also really hard being in this house. I've mentioned it a few times that the place that this house is quite far away from all of my friends and family and my, my social, I can't think. I've got post cry. What's the opposite of post nut? Clarity. Post cry fog. I don't even remember where I was going with that sentence. Oh, being from home, like being in this house really far off. So my support network, that was the word I was looking for. Being really far away from my support network is really hard some days. I just tried before to go for a walk because I was like, maybe going outside will help, and it kind of made it worse because I'm just walking around thinking and walking around a place that I don't want to be. Anyway, if you've been watching these videos and you've been thinking it's all sunshine and daisies and quiet nights in and single girl Sex and the City fantasy, it's not. It's a lot of me sitting in my house alone, feeling miserable and crying with my pimple patch on. Shout out to my pimple patch, the true MVP. The true MVP getting me through this breakup. Anyway.
Are you still filming?
Scott, I don't think that, like, I get what you're going for.
Give me a wave. Good, oh my hair. I can't do anything about it, I don't have any hands. Good morning, it is my birthday. I'm just heading into the city to see a movie with my sister. And I just went to my local normal coffee place and they gave me my coffee and a little chocolate for free. That was so nice of them. So the day which I have been dreading, I've been dreading this day, I won't lie to you. It's off to a really good start so far. Okay, so I found the best t-shirt in the world today and I feel like no one but my like closest friends and the people that follow this channel will understand why this t-shirt is so great. It's like a Charlie Swan. I'm obsessed. And you know what? It's the perfect oversized cut. Like sometimes I feel like when you get oversized shirts, they're too oversized. This is oversized, but like it fits nice. I bought this for myself. Happy birthday, Laura. Happy birthday to me. I am now of the age where Charlie Swan and Pedro Pascal are my daddies. Just, you know, slide into the DMs. I love it so much. It's a very precarious. That's a bit better. Hello. You join me. Oh. Hi, baby. You join me while I am getting dinner ready. I really don't feel like cooking, but I'm trying. Oh, I have these vegetables which really need to be used, and they might be past. We shall see. So it was my birthday yesterday. I had a really nice day. It was also a very hard day. I'm sure you can imagine why. That was my first birthday single in a very long time. I was definitely dreading the day in the lead up. And it was definitely a hard day. Like, I won't lie to you. I won't be like, oh my God, I had such a great day. I did have such a great day. But I also felt incredibly sad for large portions of the day. I didn't hear from my ex, which I don't know. I have mixed feelings about whether I wanted to or not. I kind of thought I would, just like a happy birthday text. I know we're not together anymore, so he has no, what's the word? Oh. He has no obligation to do that, but I just kind of thought, you know, 9 years is a long time to be together. Anyway, whatever. I didn't hear from him. But yeah, it was definitely a rough day. I've been reflecting a lot on my life and I guess who I am as a person. Like, when I got in the relationship that just ended, I was 23 and I had just moved out of home like 9 months prior. I really don't think I knew who I was as a person, but I knew what I enjoyed doing. I was really good at being alone and doing things on my own, and I would regularly go out and do things on my own. And I feel like that version of myself has gotten a little lost, and I'm really looking forward to getting her back. I'm slowly but surely moving out of my comfort zone and trying new things. I don't know, at the same time, I do want to, give myself a little bit of grace and kindness, because it is still all very fresh. And I'm still very much in the grieving period. But at the same time, I don't want to just wallow. I think being kind to yourself and letting yourself have days where, you feel shitty and you kind of wallow is helpful. I don't think just giving in to the wallow is particularly helpful. At least not for me. Like, everyone's obviously different. So right now I am trying to balance allowing myself to rest, because my brain is just going a million miles an hour all the time. I mean, I have ADHD and anxiety, so my brain's always going a million miles an hour. It's much worse with all of this and thinking about moving and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, suffice to say, I'm doing okay, all things considered. Ooh, that's a lot of olive oil. Tahini is the spice of life, and you just can't convince me otherwise. Fuck it. We're using fajita seasoning. Because why not? Why not? Take a crazy chance. Can you tell that I go a little bit crazy when I'm alone? I don't know how to word this. I feel very strongly about honouring the relationship that we had. And I think part of that is grieving. I think part of honouring what we had as a couple is, I'm not even in camera, is allowing myself to grieve and to be sad and to not be like, fuck him, I'm gonna go boss my way, blah, like fucking dump him, girlfriend. This is what we're working with so far. We've got some roasted veggies, and then I'm gonna have some sausages with it. Yeah, so I guess honouring myself, honouring the relationship, and just being kind to myself, Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Okay, it may look like nothing exciting, but this is so freaking good. So it's just like sausages and some like zucchini and vegetables that I oven baked the vegetables, and then put like a rack over the top, and then oven baked the sausages so like the fat dripped down. Oh, it may look like a pile of fudge, but it tastes so yummy. Like, I don't want to brag, but I kind of popped off with this. Also, I'm watching Criminal Minds. We love it. Good morning, vlog family. So it is currently, don't look back there. It's currently Saturday. Today is the day, not my birthday day, but the day I'm celebrating with all my friends. And I love to host and I love to bake. So as like a treat to myself, really, I am hosting a high tea with just some of my closest girlfriends before we go out for dinner with like the whole big group. So my house is a literal nightmare at the moment because I was baking some stuff last night. I have a very long to-do list. This is the menu for today. I need to go grocery shopping. I need to finish baking a couple of items. I have a hair on me somewhere. There it is. But I've given myself plenty of time, so I'm not like panicking. I just, the house is not good. We need to do some serious recon on the house before people show up. But I'm really excited to just spend the day. I haven't worked out how to style my fringe yet. I'm really excited just to spend the day baking, and then everyone is coming over at 1 and we'll have a lovely high tea, and then we're going to the city to do a wine tasting and have dinner. So it's going to be a lovely day. I just need to get a wriggle on. So first things first, I need to finish the last stage of prepping my focaccia. So I have this like soup. Oh, I was like, I love living on a main road. I need to finish prepping my focaccia. So last night, I'm hoping it's risen. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so last night I prepped my focaccia dough. It's like tripled in size. It's looking, I can see lots of air bubbles. So I need to finish the last rising stage, which is to put it out in the tin and then let it get to room temperature and then you bake it. So I need to do that first because that takes a couple of hours. And then I need to make my scones and some little like shortcake. And then I need to go grocery shopping for the rest of the stuff, which is only a couple of like fresh bits and pieces. And then it'll be like, well, I need to tidy my house. Oh my God, I need to tidy my house. Yeah, so I will finish baking the things that need to be baked. And then it'll be like cleaning and decorating central. I'm very excited. So come along for the journey. These are some like lemon, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Lemon pousse? Oh, they've set lovely. Look how cute. I did make myself one because obviously I needed to try the goods. Oh, it smells so yummy. Oh, the texture's beautiful. Guys, I think I might have nailed this. That is so good. Yum. Okay, so basically with this now, all you need to do is gently pull it away from the sides because it has been like rising, so you don't want to lose too much air, but you need to basically just pull it away from the sides. Okay, so the first step is to just gently pull it away from the sides. And as you can see, you lose like a lot of the air when you do that, but that's okay. That is okay. Because the next step we're going to do is we're going to put it in the second tin. Secret to good focaccia is basically just lots of olive oil. And then you kind of just want to dump it. You don't want to move it too much because you don't want to get rid of too much of the air. So you basically just let that sit and come to room temperature, and then we're going to do the dim point. So that just has to sit now. got me tea. Try not to knock it over. All right, bite off. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about my birthday. Let's talk about the first birthday after a breakup. This is probably not going to be like a super positive update, which I know is fine. It's fine to feel a bit crappy, but I also am aware of the fact that the world is like imploding around us right now. And people may be using these videos as like an escape from reality. So we're going to do the negatory stuff first, and then I'm going to do a little birthday present haul because it's my channel and why not? Yeah, so I knew in the lead up to this birthday, I was anticipating it to like not be super great. It was my first birthday in 9 years that I have not spent it with this person. I don't know, I was kind of dreading the lead up because I couldn't decide if hearing from him or not hearing from him was worse. I didn't hear from him at all. I kind of thought I would, I don't know, I thought I would get a text like I know that we're broken up and he's under no obligation to talk to me in any way, shape or form, but we were together, we're married. Don't know if I've ever actually mentioned that we weren't just dating, we're married. You know, married, been together for 9 years. I thought I'd get a text. I didn't, it's fine. We move on. But the day was hard. The day was sad, but also just something I've been really struggling with. And this is why I hope people know, like, I'm a very small YouTuber, right? So it's not like I get millions of comments per video. So I read every comment that anyone has ever written. So just keep that in mind if you're ever thinking of writing something mean. It will make me cry. And on my last vlog in particular, I got some of the nicest, most kind and thoughtful comments I've ever seen. I was actually blown away by, first of all, like my imposter syndrome tells me that everything I create is a piece of shit and I'm the most boring person on planet Earth. So the fact that people watch my video, like actually watch them, sometimes it's really strange to see like a number on a video and then you actually think that that's like 50 people or 100 people. Like it's so bizarre. And so the comments just were so lovely, and I hope you know that they really, I'm gonna make my dog cry. It's so nice to know that there's other people going through the same things that I'm going through. It's really comforting, especially at my age. And I know I'm not old. I'm 33. I just turned 33. That is not old in the scheme of things. If I live to be 90, I'm not even halfway through my life yet. Like, that's not old. But we live in a social media age, right? And I feel like the median age of the content creators on the internet that most predominantly come on my like For You page, particularly on TikTok, are always like young in their 20s women. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it's bad, like inherently bad to be in your 20s on social media, but I see all these beautiful women who are like a decade younger than me. Sorry, that's my dishwasher. Oh, that's hot. Who are a decade younger than me and are killing it. Or at least they seem to be, right? Social media is such a curated version of people's lives. And I get that people are doing that because that's what's popular and it's escapism and it's an aesthetic and it's beautiful and it's curated and that's a whole thing. But sometimes I'll see a video and it's like, come with me, day in the life of a 22-year-old lawyer that makes $250,000 a year. And I'm like, girl, I'm happy for you. Can't relate. It's been really lovely to get comments from people who are my age and just being like, you know, I'm 29 and I'm going through a breakup, or I'm 35 and I've just gone through a breakup, or I'm older than you and blah, 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 blah. It's so comforting to know that life, I feel like women in particular will understand this feeling of being discarded the second you turn 30 and just becoming worthless in the eyes of society. You're not a young, bouncy 20-year-old anymore. You're a decrepit old woman, in terms of sometimes that's how I feel like I'm viewed by culture as a whole. Seeing people leave comments for me, it's so nice to know that I'm not alone, but to also feel like, don't cry, keep it together, to also feel like I'm not a loser. That sounds so dramatic, but I think a big thing I've struggled with throughout this breakup is I just feel like a fucking loser. Like, I just had a shower, I don't want to cry. Like, I love my job and I love where I work, but you know, I'm not in a leadership position. I'm not in some high ranking position that I've worked my way up to. I'm just in a corporate admin job, low level, and I like it and I'm good at it and I get paid pretty well and I love the people that I work with, but I'm not like some boss bitch. I'm now single and I just feel lost. And so, oh my God, stop crying. I've cried so much this week. It's actually ridiculous. You would think I would have run out of tears. It's so nice to hear from women my own age that are in similar places to where life stages, because it makes me not feel like I'm a fucking loser. Anyway, so the point of this TLDR, thank you to everyone who's left really nice comments. I hope you know that actually I read all of them. They help me to not feel so alone. And I hope these videos maybe do the same for you. You know, I don't even know if I want kids. I'm still kind of on the fence about whether I want kids, but I kind of thought that if I was gonna have them, I would have them by now. I would have the nuclear family and I would own a house, or I don't know what I thought, but I thought I would be in a different position than I actually am. I don't really remember where I was going with this because I made myself cry. The point is, if you are watching this and you are in your early 30s or your late 30s or your 40s or even in your 20s and you feel like you are not where you thought you would be, no one is. There are so few people that I personally know that are where they wanted to be at the stage in their life where they thought they would be at the stage in their life. I have family members who have had kids in their 40s. I have friends who, most of my friends still rent and don't own. Like, some of my friends are still just like working part-time and trying to find their place in the world and what they want to do. And I think, rant incoming, I feel like we so often have this concept of we have to have it all together, especially the millennial generation. I think Gen Z too, but particularly millennials, have had this shoved down our throat from like day fucking one that we have to have like a career and a family and you have to have it all together and you have to like boss bitch your way through life. Bitch, why can't I go lie on some moss and look at bugs? Huh? Yeah, and I just think it's such a myth. No one knows what they're doing. Everyone is just fucking toddlers fumbling their way through life. Don't believe the TikTok propaganda. No one has their shit together. And the people that do, congratulations. Anyway, the point is I'm sad and that's okay. Yeah, let's get to the presents. Let's get to the positive part of this video because I do not want to end another vlog with a fucking monologue of me crying. I refuse to end another vlog like that. So let's do my little birthday haul. Okay, so in true me fashion, when you look at my selection of gifts that I've got here, it looks like the gift haul of a 3-year-old and I'm so fine with that. So first of all, my mum bought me lots of like beautiful clothes, which I was like super grateful about. You know, I feel like getting taken shopping for your birthday is always like an absolutely lovely present. The first little one I want to show you is this Sylvanian families. I think in America you call them calico critters, but we call them Sylvanian families here. It's a little swing. It is literally the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. I just get chills when I look at them because they're so flippin' cute. I got like a matching lemon theme thing from my mum. So I got an apron and some really lovely serviettes, which I use for my afternoon tea. And then this little salt and pepper shaker set. Isn't it just the cutest thing ever? Oh my God, I love it. I just love, God, I love a trinket. I'm crazy for a trinket, and things that are trinkets but also have purpose are my favorite kinds of trinkets because they're cute and functional. The next thing I got, again, the present of a 3-year-old. I've wanted the Grumpy Frog jelly cat for so long, but it's like I cannot find it anywhere. I can find like the Grumpy Frog with like a hat or the Grumpy Frog with like water wings, and I'm like, no, I just want the Grumpy Frog on its own. My best friend got me the Grumpy Frog jelly cat keychain. His name is Ricky Rain. I love him so much. Although this one's not as grumpy. He kind of just looks like he's just like chilling. He's just like a little dude chilling. I'm obsessed with him. I love him so much. Gorgeous. My friend Monique from Melbourne, hi Nikki, also sent me the most beautiful flowers, which you can't see because they're off camera, but I'll try and remember to take a video of them. They're gorgeous, and they showed up on my doorstep. I came home from my birthday dinner and they were there, and it was like the nicest surprise ever to come home to flowers. Then my friend Clara got me, again, present of a 3-year-old, a little muffle sun, but just wait. She comes out of her little carrier and she's wearing a jumper. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. And then she goes back in her little carrier bag and you strap her in. Oh, there's one. So freaking cute. So cute. Then my sister bought me this beautiful little, I don't know if it's like a vase or it's so cute though. It's like a little strawberry pot. I'm thinking it does have a drainage hole. So I'm thinking I might get an actual strawberry plant to put in it, because imagine how cute that would be. It looks like a strawberry and then you've got like the little strawberry bits that would come out the top. So cute. And also a little bit of ASMR. So beautiful. We love a little Mecca gift from my 2 work besties. They bought me some Glossier goodies. I have been wanting to try Glossier for so long and I have none of their products, so I'm so excited. This is like the Cloud Paint, the blush, and then this is the lip balm. This one smells like black cherry and I'm very excited to try both of these. So thank you, MJ and Amanda, if you're watching. Then those are kind of like, I was incredibly spoiled and incredibly lucky. There's a couple of other things, but I just kind of wanted to show you the big kahunas. Then all of my friends, we have a tradition that we've been doing for a number of years now, and it works out quite well because it means we can get someone a really, really lovely gift without having to spend $50 per person. So basically what we do in our friendship group is everyone like chips in $20 or $30 or whatever they're comfortable with, and we all decide on like one big gift from everyone. So I was very confused when I pulled this out of a bag and I was like, what is it? What am I supposed to do with this? What do you mean? Then so this is a 3D printed custom pen, Copic pen holder. And it's pink and purple because of course it is, it's me. And these are the markers. Now I already have some alcohol markers, but they're actually pretty good for how much I paid. But the set I have has no pastels in it. And this has like 2, almost 3 rows of all, oh, you can't really see, pastel Copics, and then like the standard colors. These are like special order from Japan. Crazy. I'm so excited to crack these open and do some coloring. But those are like, I guess, the big kahuna gifts that look good on camera. What are you doing back there, sir? My friends and family just went above and beyond to make sure that I had a really special birthday, because I think everyone knew that it was going to be a hard one for me. So thank you to anyone and everyone that contributed to that in any way. It was definitely still a bit of a sad week, but sir, it's dark. What are you going to be able to see? Okay, whatever. Okay, bye. And we never saw Pi again. It was always going to be sad, and it was definitely still sad, and I am sad, but it could have been so much more lonely and horrible, and it wasn't. So I'm eternally grateful to my family and friends who made sure that I had a really lovely week, and that I wasn't alone, and that my time was filled with friends and family and fun and laughter. This week, it's going to be full steam ahead with looking for an apartment. My friend that I'm moving in with was a bit restricted as to when she could actually move, and that period of her not being able to move has now passed. So we can, in theory, as soon as we find an apartment we like, we can like full steam ahead. Let's get the fuck out of here. So I don't know. I have a good feeling about this week. I'm going to look at an apartment after work on Tuesday, which is in a really good location. It's really, really cute. So if I remember to film, I will film and I'll show you in the next vlog. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you are someone who has left me a lovely comment, please know that I genuinely like read and love, and they make me cry routinely, but like good, happy tears. Yeah, I hope you all have beautiful weeks. Yeah, that's kind of it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I can't believe that 700 and something of you care about my life and my opinion on books. Weird. I'm gonna go probably do some coloring upstairs with my tea and my new markers, and just have a bit of a chill rest of the evening. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next video.